Hello, this is Chrysanthemum, and this is my channel, Maya's Grandma 2008. This is the review for Basketball Wives, the week of October 11th. I don't get to watch it anymore because I'm at work on Monday nights. I have to wait till it comes on Tuesday, so I just finished watching it. All right, Gloria does a photo shoot. It looks lackluster. Her husband is there. I guess he's there because I guess he was gonna beat her ass if some dudes were there that he didn't approve of. So that's why he came. That's the only reason why I can see why he came. I'm trying to figure out how to make this light work so that you can see me because I don't have good light in my house. I didn't know that. Like I have that one light up there. Can you see it? One, right there. That's the only light I have in the ceiling in my bedroom. Anyway, so that's that on Gloria. A she went to look at my eyes. They look so bad. I need sleep. She went to a audition. First of all, just because you're married to a basketball player does not mean that magically you're going to be an actress. You can't act. That's evident. Nobody believes you when he whooped your ass and the police had to come to your house. Gloria, you need to get it together. Worry about your kids. Spend his little check, the amount that he lets you spend, and go on with your life. Okay, Imani went out on a date with some little white guy who just moved from, I think he said from San Diego up to Culver City. He's living in Culver City. It's a nice little city, right inside of LA County. And so he's living there. He's moving with his friend. So Imani just says to him, well, you know, it's not like she needs somebody to make like $800,000, and like basically he almost choked on his food because he probably would be lucky if he made $80,000 a year. He'd probably be lucky if he made $8,000 a month. Okay, so she like threw him for a loop. She threw me for a loop because basically what you're telling everybody, not just this guy, is that you're just refusing to work for your shit. You're gonna live off of this guy Steven Jackson's money he's giving for his kids, not for you really. He's really giving the money for his kids. So when your child turns 18, the last one turns 18, um, you won't be getting checks. So first of all, you need to be getting your hoe on because, or finding you another basketball player, football player, actor, something to have another baby with, so that you can continue to get checks. Because Imani, if you have not looked in the mirror, you're not 20. And basically, if you have no life skills, because that's basically what you're telling everybody on the show, everybody who watches this show, you have just now told them, I have no fucking life skills except for laying on my back and producing a child with somebody who has money enough to make sure that I don't have to work and I can have a decent car and that I can have a nice house or apartment. Because I don't even think she lives in a house. I think she lives in an apartment or a condo or a townhouse that she's renting. I don't think she owns anything because she don't think that far. That's obvious. She didn't get married to somebody after being with them for 9 damn years. So you know she doesn't think that far. Her mind just does not. And then for you to be friends with these women, nobody's telling you that. Like, I wish I was your friend because I would be like, girl, you need to. Some things need to be happening for you. You're too old to not have something. You're too old to not have the deed to your house. He could buy you a house in the older part of LA. Come on, you need to get it together. He could pay cash for that for you. You need to have a car, pink slip. Yeah, you need to have that thing. You need to have things so that you can. You're grounded now, and so you can go work at McDonald's or whatever in the end, and you can still live. But she doesn't have those type of friends because her friends are doing the same thing she's doing, and they don't have friends outside of that realm that tell them the same thing. I.e., Gloria, who says she doesn't want to get married to the guy Matt Barnes. We all know because he's whooping your ass, but you need to be getting some things together. Same with you. Buy you a house somewhere in the 50s, 40s, 20s in LA. That means the street numbers. We just say streets. I'm not even in LA anymore, and I still, I don't know, I just talk the vernacular. Anyway, uh, yeah, so that's Imani. Poor Imani. She's a sad case. And then we go to DRAYA once again. Everybody's talking about DRAYA behind her back. Everybody's in DRAYA's mouth. Everybody's in DRAYA's ass. Everybody's sucking DRAYA's pussy. They're all talking about what happened before when they all had her in the room, which I think is wrong because why don't they all just sit there and have a long, drawn out talk instead of trying to attack her? Why don't they sit there and ask her questions? And earlier in the show, Dre had a talk with Malaysia. So Malaysia said, "Well, when they do that to you next time, since you're telling me that they probably have skeletons in their closets, also, why don't you say to them, well, since you're attacking me, why don't we all talk about what you have in your closet?" And she should have a piece of paper with her at that time to go down the list. Let's start with you, Imani, who was with a dude for 9 fucking years and never got married. And the reports say his family actually clapped and was happy and elated that he did not marry you. Hmm, let's start with that. Since I'm worthless, obviously you were worthless in his family's eyes because they were happy that he did not want to marry you. Think about that. Analyze that. And then let's go on to Jackie. You're getting married every fucking year. Why? There's something mentally wrong with you that you feel that you need to get married every year. Is it that you feel that this man won't love you unless you're walking down the aisle in front of him in a glorious gown or something? Come on now. You have some self-worth problems. Yeah, then let's go to Laura who hates your guts. But she hates your guts because she feels like you're a whore or a jump off when she herself have slept with Shaq and not broke up Shawnee's marriage, but she's on the list of the reason why they broke up. So let's analyze that. You could throw that in her face. And the mere fact that she looks like a dude, oh my God. Look at I'm going to put that on this video too. The link for the photo shoot that Laura did even had Tyson Beckford in one of the pictures. She looks like a Latino, Mexican, Spanish, whatever, drag queen in those pictures. She doesn't. I swear to you, I bet you this. I don't know how she came out so ugly because clearly she is a woman because she produced children. So she cannot be a hermaphrodite. Well, she can be a hermaphrodite, but she cannot be a dude. But for some reason, she looks just like a man. Like makeup really just makes it worse for her. Oh, Lord. And then Malaysia. I don't know where I like Malaysia, but I don't know where Malaysia is because it's like Malaysia's on this side of the fence, then Malaysia's on this side of the fence. I don't know if Malaysia is doing that on purpose so that everybody can like her, or maybe she's trying to play both sides so she can see where where she's standing in the group. Um, but Malaysia seems to be standing on the fence for like she'll run to Drea and be nice to her, but then she'll have a meeting and talk with Imani and say, "Oh, I'm not her friend. Did you think I was her friend? I hope she don't think I'm her friend because I'm not her friend." And I think that's wrong because if you're her friend, you should just stand up for her and just tell Imani about her ugly attitude self about how she's so ugly towards people and she shouldn't be that way. Oh, this week they didn't have a fight, so that was great. But next week, supposedly, Jackie's gonna get in that ass on Laura about shit Laura's been saying about her. So I'm really wanting to see next week because like Laura needs to be brought down like a mile worth of pegs. This Basketball Wives LA is not what I thought it was gonna be. I really would like to see more of LA. Like a lot of places that they go, I know where they are, but it's like they're not going into the real nice places of LA. They're not going like to Griffith Park or San Luis Obispo would be pretty if they went over there. If they went to Santa Barbara, that would be pretty. They're just staying like in the really hood parts of LA because that park where Laura and Drea were talking, and Laura was telling her she was gonna invite her to her party. That's if I'm not mistaken, that's the park that a lot of black people go to have their family reunions, and they go to have barbecues. Can't think of the name of that park right now, but they have redid it, and so that's why I know that has to be that park because it has that little stream going through it. And like if they're gonna do the hood, why don't they go like to the Rose Garden, um, by the Museum of Science and Industry? That would be pretty, you know. Anyway, it's windy. See, that's my backyard. That's the light you can see in the back. That's my backyard. That's all my trees. I hate them dearly. I have a half an acre of fucking trees, and I hate them so much. I wish if anybody knew a person that would love to donate cutting my trees. It's windy. See, it's windy right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really windy. So, and I bought some greens. So, look at my little greens down there. I need to get my grass cut. I think you can see my greens. Yeah, there they are. I bought some greens and some lettuce. Anyway, my little ghetto garden. So, like I said, this is Chris. This is my review for once again Basketball Wives LA. It's not even getting better, it's getting worse. And on Facebook, if you're their friends, if you're the friends of the show on Facebook, they're giving out tickets. So if you want to get tickets for the reunion show of Basketball Wives, you can just type in Basketball Wives LA, I guess, and like them or whatever, but they're giving out tickets. I can't go because I can't just hop on a plane. My situation with my husband being on dialysis, so I can't just hop on a plane. Because the tickets from here to LA on AirTran, but now it's gonna be Southwest, are like 130 each way, which that's pretty good. So anyway, this is my review of Basketball Wives LA. It's not really a long review because nothing really exciting happens on Basketball Wives of LA. They don't really do anything that's of real substance. All right, this is Chrysanthemum. Bye bye.